Race number 9 then, second last on the programme. This is a Class 4. We're over the 1400 metres with Trust Me and Dublin Star, both dropping in class. Eremo, 3 stars for him, placed each time, but moves from barrier 12 he had last time to barrier 2 this time round. All kind of gear changes with Rainbow Light. All of the gear coming off except for the blinkers going back on. Many wins, 1 start for him in February, well down the field there. Super Red Dragons, a 2-time course and distance winner. They were both last season though. Larissa's got speed from barrier 4, but his winning form has been at Happy Valley. We've got Super Highway from barrier 3 with Karis Teton on the saddle. Just 4 starts for him so far. Red Brick Fighter comes up in class for a last start win. Apex Top gets the wide gate, and Great Treasure, the 10-year-old, is a 6-time course and distance winner. Drops back from the mile and gets the inside gate as well, Tom.
He's very close to a class drop, 2 down to class 5, Great Treasure. But Laura's looks like he'll get maybe the lead here uncontested. Apex Top did go forward 2 runs ago. He has drawn wide here. Red Brick Fighter was 3 wide, no cover last start. And Eremo from barrier 12 actually received a pretty good run last start. He's got barrier 2 here.
Yeah, so he can posse up there. I thought Super Highway's run a couple of starts ago was good. He can settle in there, and then Rainbow Light. Back to City Legend, who generally sort of runs about midfield or back of midfield.
OK, I'd imagine Eremo's going to be our favourites here with those good record from the 3 starts so far. John Size trains, and Joe Moreira will be in the saddle. And once more, Nick was out to catch up with him at track work.
Joe, Eremo is a horse that we've spoken about quite extensively actually in his short career. He's had the 3 runs, and he runs again this Saturday.
Yeah, he's been well talking. I mean, a lot of people is talking about this horse. I honestly thought by now he would have won his race. As he didn't, at least we are happy the way how he's performing his last three starts, the only 3 starts that he had. And apparently the race that he's in, it's a very winnable race. So not a surprise that you ask me about him once again.
Yeah, he's obviously very nice. I guess half the reason we speak about him quite a bit is that he was quite expensive. I think he was over 600,000 euros, but that's obviously another story. On the horse himself, he's got blinkers this weekend. Now, how much of a change are you expecting with the headgear going on?
Well, John and I, we had this in mind for a long time. We were just trying to make sure that he understands racing first, and then we would always add this gear. John, as usual, he takes his time. He let the horse actually tell them that they need it. And apparently this is the time to have it on. Feeling-wise, with the gear on, is like he's going to be a bit more sharp. He's going to be more on the bridle. And that hesitated that he shows in the last 100 meters, last 200 meters, I think that the blink is just going to put it away, put it aside. And he doesn't need to improve too much more to be competitive in this race. It's, as I said initially, this is a very winnable race.
It certainly is on paper for sure, and obviously just as far as his gate is concerned, I know obviously gates are very crucial here in Hong Kong, as they are everywhere. He's had a bit of torrid luck. His last couple have been very wide, but this time he's drawn in, which is a good thing.
That makes me a bit happier, because having to deal with the outside gate, the last 2 starts was a bit hard, I would say. But he still performed well, off a better gate this time, I believe. I think it's not going to be as difficult, and hopefully he just brings his A game, and I'd be very surprised if he's not up there fighting for the win.
Blinkers on, barrier 2. What could go wrong? Let's have a look at his rivals. So, Tom, start off with Super Highway. Now, he's finishing in 8th place, but could you make some sort of argument from off this?
Yeah, absolutely. You certainly could off his first run. Then he ran a pretty ordinary race afterwards, I thought, but back, I thought, was better last time for him. You can see nowhere to go there, looking for a run with those cheek pieces on and the red cap. And look, he was pretty good in the end, I thought, only beaten 2 lengths, but very stiff ball. Yeah,
it was a bit unlucky, wasn't he? And the horse is getting there. He's one of the deep fields we've got here as well. So, look, I've included him as well. You can see he wasn't pushed out at all towards the end of that.
OK, so might be able to offer some sort of competition there to the likely favourite in Eremo. What about the last one here, Paul? Red Brick Fighter. He comes up from Class 5 with this last start win.
Yeah, so look, he'd see if we can put 2 together. Zach Purton aboard as well, barrier number 5 off this £120. It was a nice enough win last time. This is a lot stronger. I've got him in on a minor line though. He's a horse in form. I don't think this is an overly strong race.
No, it's not a strong race at all, and there was a lot to like about this effort from him last time out. Yes, he's beaten Mission Smart, who couldn't win again over the Wednesday night program, but he was 3 wide, no cover up on the speed the whole way, and he went away to win by 2.5 lengths.
Yeah, he loomed up and won easily, but that was Class 5. This is Class 4 with a potentially better horse in there as well. So he's favourite though, Paul. I'd take the 2.7 if I could fix that.
Yeah, I don't think you'll be able to, unfortunately. Andrew, but he's on top, yeah, Eremo for me. So I do like him, as Joe said. He's had those 3 runs and he's been very consistent. Super High was unlucky last time. Apex Top, another one if you can get across. Here's a really good run from him a couple of starts ago. And Red Brick Fighter in there for 4th, 3, 11, 13 and 12.
I want to take on the favourite here with Super Highway number 11. Very unlucky, I thought, last time out. Drawn nicely here. Karis Tit and Frankie Law, stables firing. Eremo, obviously the horse to beat the favourite. Rainbow Light, he wasn't too bad, I thought, last time out. He has been a bit hit and miss through his career so far. And Red Brick Fighter number 12. 11, 3, 4 and 12.
3 and 11, my cue there. I think Eremo very tough to beat, but respects also there for the 11, which is Super Highway. That is race number 9, second last on the programme then, Class 4 over the 1400.